daily administrative tasks used to devour a lot of my time. Now I use Microsoft Outlook to simplify these tasks and organize my inbox so I have more time to focus on the needs of my students. Here in my inbox, I notice an email message from a concerned parent about his child's grades. I want to add this parent as a contact so that I can easily include him as a message recipient and so that I can keep track of important interactions in the notes section of his contact card. When I respond to this parent, Outlook informs me that he is outside my organization. This alert reminds me to double-check the information that I am sending so I don't accidentally send sensitive information externally or to the wrong person. In this case, I know that the information I'm sending is appropriate for the message recipient. I also need to talk to the principal about this student. I'll quickly remind myself to do that by peeking at my task list. I use peeks to access my calendar, people, and tasks without leaving my current view. I like having a clean inbox, so when I'm included in a conversation that does not apply to me, I remove it from my box by ignoring it. The original message and all subsequent replies are sent to my deleted items folder. Future responses to this message will not appear in my inbox. To further organize my inbox, I use Conversation Cleanup. I use this feature for conversations that include a lot of people. As each person replies to the group, the email thread becomes longer and more difficult to follow. When I clean up the conversation, redundant information is removed from the email thread. The consolidated conversation is much easier to follow, so I can review it without worrying about missing important information. Outlook also helps me maximize my productivity as I prepare for my classes because I can schedule meetings directly from an email message. For example, as I read this message, I decide that I want to invite the science faculty to a Microsoft Link conference to discuss these lesson ideas. So, without leaving the message, I create a meeting request and set a time to meet. Outlook automatically adds this event to my calendar and sends an invitation to the faculty. While I use Outlook to remove clutter and simplify my responsibilities, I also use it to capture useful material for my lesson plans. For example, this email thread has some information that I want to save in my Microsoft OneNote notebook. There I can use the information to brainstorm some teaching ideas. With just a few clicks, I can copy a message into OneNote. To focus on individual students or classes, I create inbox rules. Using an Outlook rule, I can automatically file messages that contain specific phrases or that are from specific people. For example, any message whose subject includes the words Biology 221 is automatically moved to a folder that I created for this course. Now I'll have all information about this course in one place, so I don't have to search through my inbox to find it. Another way to isolate messages that include key phrases or people is to create a search folder. A search folder is a virtual folder that continually gathers messages that meet the criteria I specify. I can view all of these messages in one place, even if they are filed in various folders. For example, to track messages about a struggling student, I'll create a custom search folder that will isolate all messages that contain his name. This way, whether the message is from his parents or the principal or other teachers, I'll be able to find it. In Outlook and other Microsoft Office 365 applications, I have the tools that I need to help me focus on the needs of my students.